Hello everyone. I'm honored to welcome you into my inner sanctum, a space where the echoes of the cosmos have reshaped my very being. Today I share a journey that began under the quiet, watchful gaze of Virgo Full Moon during the Lunar Eclipse, which started 10th of March and had its potency on the 13th of March. The lingering effects were even more potent for the next couple of days. Under that Virgo full moon, while the lunar eclipse gently veiled the familiar glow of the moon, I found myself irresistibly drawn inward. I felt as if I was becoming an introvert. In that intimate moment, the interplay of shadow and light urged me to explore the hidden corridors of my soul. Old wounds, tender vulnerabilities, quietly whispered dreams, all the delicate details of my inner world came into focus, urging me to heal and refine who truly I am, or I think I am. Now, as the lunar shadows receded, a dramatic shift swept over me and a cosmic turning point follows now. The lunar eclipse unfolds, or those emotions that I have recognized are now becoming an inspiring light when the solar eclipse is following in Aries on the March 29th. And the rippling effects of solar eclipse going to happen in Aries, we've already started feeling now. And in the space where reflective quiet once reigned, the audacious energy of Aries bursts forth with the solar eclipse going to happen. In that luminous moment, the universe is offering us a bold invitation to step into new beginnings, to act with courage, and to embrace the transformation with all our hearts. Today, the way I feel, I stand at the nexus of these two powerful energies, the meticulous introspection of Virgo and the fearless ignition of Aries. This sacred dance between healing and renewal is teaching me that every shadow holds the potential for luminous transformation. And now as I share this personal metamorphosis that's happened with me, with you, hoping that it may inspire you to welcome both your inner depths and your bold aspirations. I must here thank those hearing me, as I'm sure you can relate and feel the heavy energies at the crossroads of this cosmic display. Let's understand and embark on this timeless journey together, where every eclipse actually writes a new chapter in our story of endless becoming, and that is what we call evolving as a human being. So while absorbing these energies as they weave the transformative journey and individual experiences from the introspective depths of the lunar eclipse under the full moon in Virgo, which actually happened on March 13, 2025, to the bold initiating energy of the solar eclipse happening in Aries, well, we need to become realistic, take a hold over our emotions, and embark courageously and fearlessly into making our new beginnings. I am just sharing what I felt all these days in the past days. Once I experienced the lunar eclipse from March 10th onwards. So under this quiet canopy of the Virgo full moon, where the gentle glow was actually draped in the mystery of the lunar eclipse, I found myself drawn inward. I felt very introspective. I also sometimes felt that I was turning into an introvert. And in that reflective hour, the familiar light of the moon was subtly eclipsed, inviting me to peer very deep into the intricate landscape of my inner world. Virgo because the lunar eclipse had happened in Virgo, with its discerning eye for detail, revealed fragments of myself once hidden in shadow. It was as if the past had come to touch my present. Old wounds, lingering doubts, and untouched aspirations is all that I felt. That is why I have been so quiet from the last 15 days. I just went into my shell. And along the way, everyone whom I met had their own story to tell. So basically, these cosmic energies or the lunar energies affecting our emotions were not only for me, it was for everyone around. Now, as this lunar shadow passed, a hush actually fell over my soul yesterday. I began to decipher the delicate messages whispered by the eclipse, a call to heal, to purify, and to refine. So more than ever, the realization that eclipses were actually the cosmic call to pause and understand our inner voice, so that appropriate action could be taken once the solar eclipse comes into play. Now, each lingering thought and each buried memory that bathed in Virgo's steady analytical light, actually, I am feeling it transforming into the stepping stone on my path of self-realization. I learnt that by embracing every tiny detail of my being, even those I'd long wished to hide, I could forge a stronger, more authentic sense of self, and I could also measure the depth of my resilience and strength. And then, as if by cosmic design, today morning, the energies around me kind of shifted. In a heartbeat, the cosmos unveiled a radical different invitation as I realized that solar eclipse was around the corner and it's going to be happening in Aries, the potency being at its peak on March 29th. Now, where moments or days ago I dwelt in quiet introspection, was now I am actually feeling a surge, a fierce surge, and an untamed call to action. Aries, which is the bold trailblazer of the zodiac, is kind of igniting within me an irrepressible urge to step forward. The solar eclipse merging darkness with the birth of a new light is heralding a rebirth, a moment where the lingering lessons of the past promises to meet daring beginnings. And the rippling effects of these energies we've already have started feeling. I've already started feeling, and so must most of you all. You feel an urge to do something, and you feel an urge that you can change your circumstances. It's as if the cosmos whispers, reinvent, rebirth, and restructure as we surrender, listening intently. So listen to that core inner voice of yours. In one fury moment, I gathered the clear, refined insights gifted by Virgo and allowed them to stoke an inner flame of courage. The spark of Aries is actually urging us to break free from the confines of comfort and to leap into uncharted realms. I feel the surge of passion, the call to lead, the call to take a leap of faith, and the strength to cast aside old patterns that no longer serve me. It is as if the cosmos is choreographing a dance between deliberate healing and audacious renewal, between reflection and action. So standing at this sacred crossroads, illuminated by the interplay of cosmic energies, I realize that my journey is both deeply personal, is actually universally echoed by everyone. The quiet revelations of Virgo's eclipse nurtured our souls, while this Aries solar ignition propels us towards a future which is ripe with possibilities. So in embracing the dual invitation of introspection and intuition and initiation, I come to understand, in fact we all must come to understand, that every shadow cradles the seed of radiant transformation. So as we surrender to the directions whispered by our inner core, I intend moving forward from this moment, and so must you, transformed by the meticulous clarity of Virgo and the pioneering spirit of the Aries. I invite you to join in this timeless dance. Let your inner darkness be acknowledged and let it fuel the bold light of your aspirations. For in the eternal rhythm of the cosmos, every eclipse writes a new chapter in the story of our infinite becoming. And that's how we keep evolving individually from time to time. I actually wished to share this piece of my personal journey with you, that even I did, not for a moment, but for days, felt so lost in the near past, and so inexplicably heavy with sadness that I struggled to understand exactly what was happening inside me. And in those difficult times, I often felt like I was adrift, battling emotions whose origins I couldn't easily decipher. So yet, as I stand here today in front of you all, I am reminded that this isn't a solitary struggle. In sharing my experience, I've come to understand that most of us are sailing in the same boat. So when we feel lost or overwhelmed by a sadness that refuses to be named, it's a reminder from the cosmic or the universal intelligence that these deep emotions are a part of the human story and indicating a new beginning for us after understanding what needs to be changed. We all are navigating a sea of uncertainties together, and in that shared journey, there is a profound connection and a beautiful potential for healing and making our lives better. I hope that by opening up my heart to you now, we can both acknowledge that these moments of vulnerability are not signs of weaknesses, but opportunities for growth. So together, we can honor our struggles, learn from them, and find our way back to the light with gentle self-compassion and the understanding that none of us are truly alone in this experience. Stay blessed and stay tuned for my future videos, because you must be aware that Neptune, which is the epitome of your feelings and your dreams and your desires and your inner core insights, is about to change signs and turn direct on March 29th again, coinciding with the solar eclipse. And so is Saturn moving forward, motivating us to restructure ourselves and build the life that we wish to live. Stay blessed.